Oh, look at you! Gorge!
Can you not wear the glasses under the mask? Or does it push him in too much?
It doesn't sit. Oh, look at that.
It looks like a shitty filter that can't work out if it's showing glasses.
Uh, there used to be a comic in the 70s. He was an English one, but he was on Australian TV and he was on like Graham Kennedy's Blankety Blanks and everything, and his name was Ugly Dave Gray, right? And he would sit there with like the thick glasses from the 70s on, right? All the horned rim ones with a
Yeah.
mustache, very similar to this. And he was always smoking a cigar and he'd tell like all of the dad jokes and stuff. I look like Ugly Dave Gray.
If I knew who that was, I would agree.
Well, if you want to insert photo just around here, other side, right there, Ugly Dave Gray, right there.
Yeah, done.
That's scaring
Oh,
me.
look at you guys. Yeah, look. I did twins.
It was like you're looking at Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito in the face.
Yes.
Twins united outside and in. I actually have I cheated. I couldn't be bothered like getting dressed up properly. I have a Trixie and Cartier shirt on.
One of
Which
the
if I
best
turned around and you
pieces.
saw the back,
That's spooky. They're skeletons.
that's right. But like I can't be asked. So
Too
whatever.
much work.
It really is. Hey everybody, welcome to Pop Goes the Rainbow. My name is Cass. Actually, let's take that back. Let's take a moment, take a step back. This is our Halloween episode.
Ooh, spooky.
Ooh, spooky. But I am Zorro, the Gay Blade. And you are?
Chucky, wanna play?
And we've striked it, we've reversed it, we're taking it back now. Welcome to Pop Goes the Rainbow, where we talk about everything
And everything.
and nothing. And what this mustache thing, it's just freaking me out, man.
It's
As
beautiful.
as a 50-year-old woman who's going through menopause, this is what my future looks like.
At least you're ready.
And then when I laugh like this, it looks like I've got like black lip liner. Okay, so we're going to talk about Halloweeny stuff,
Yes, spooky, ooky stuff.
the ooky spooky stuff. We're just going to talk the normal stuff. We're going to talk about maybe some music, maybe some queer flicks and chill, some Halloween related stuff. We're going to talk about what pops our rainbow. What pops our rainbow? We're going to talk about that. Settle down
Yes.
now. Settle down. Olay. And so what have we it's been a few weeks. It's been like 3 weeks.
Yes, it has.
Mm. Happy Halloween.
Happy spooky season.
Mm.
As you can tell, I do like spooky season.
A little bit.
Just a little. So what's been going on with you the past couple of weeks?
Stuff and things. She's gone and taken herself to Apple and bought herself. Hi, Barbie. Bought herself the pink iPhone 16. That was an adventure in itself. If you were to listen to the whole story, Apple don't come off very well.
They never do, really.
So, Tim McApple Dude, or whatever his name is, you need to make a phone call to Apple at Broadway and get them to get their shit together because they stood around chatting to each other more than serving me. Just saying. Yeah, I said
Yeah,
it.
most of the time at Apple stores, it's you standing there going, I can see 1,000 workers.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing? And then so as you speak to
Mm-hmm.
the first person, they send you to someone else, and you're like, oh, you want a phone case? Sorry, you have to speak to this person. And it's just,
They sent me to a table where I was basically ignored for half an hour. But I will say this though, the young lady, Lauren, who ended up serving me, turned my Apple experience around. She was lovely. And I think the fact that when she came up to me and I went, I hope you're here to make me feel better about this store. I did a Karen. I really did, but I was over it,
Sometimes you
right?
have to.
Sometimes you do. You really do. I'm a bit concerned that if I scratch my nose and it runs, I'm just going to have like this black line of like crap all over my face. That's fine. It's all right. Yeah. So, yeah, she bought herself I call it, hi, Bobby. Because she pink. And that's like it. It's just some stuff going on at work, like normal, like not normal stuff. She's waiting to see if she got a promotion.
Hopefully she does.
From your lips to God's ears. Hopefully she's listening. That maybe we don't know. I'm not, look, to be quite honest with you, if I get it, fantastic. If I don't, I still got a job, right? So what do I care?
Yeah.
Hmm. So what about you? What's happening?
I brought tickets for Laneway Fest to see Charlie XCX Dead Live My Brat Summer Fantasy. I'm very
Uh-huh.
fucking excited.
Uh-huh.
And now I'm done with concert tickets. And that's
Until
about
the
it,
next one
really.
comes along.
Well, apparently Lady Gaga's announcing a tour in December.
Uh-huh.
So yay. More money down the drain.
More anxious wait to see if that blue line from Ticketek gets you to the promised land.
Well, so far I've been pretty lucky,
Yes,
but
you
I'd feel like
have.
I'm like running out of luck slowly, so I don't think I'm going to be seeing Lady Gaga.
Oh, don't be like that.
No,
Hope
I've had it
springs
too
a turtle.
easy. Yeah, that is true.
It, hope springs a turtle. It really
Yes.
does. Yes. Mm.
And speaking of
Like,
Lady Gaga, her new
yeah.
song came out a couple hours ago.
Was it any good?
Incredible. It's like
Awesome.
old 2012 Gaga. It's very good.
Hmm.
Everyone go listen to it. Apparently the music video is coming out soon and Sarah Paulson is in it.
Queen.
Mm. Don't know if that's true or not. It's just speculation.
We love a Sarah
But
Paulson
oh, I
moment.
love her. Absolutely love Sarah.
They need to put her in a comedy. She's hysterical.
Mm,
The closest she's come to comedy so far is like what, Ocean's 8?
I guess so. Actually, yeah, she doesn't really do comedy, does she? It's all the
No, but
spooky shit.
she's fucking hysterical though.
Every interview she does, she makes them laugh regardless of what they're talking about. It's great.
Yeah. So Lady Gaga has birthed a new song.
Yes.
What else is the go?
Nothing really. It's been quite a boring couple of weeks without you.
Bless. Or are you talking about our 5 or 10 listeners? Me?
Both.
Awesome. Hmm.
Mostly you.
So Halloween. What does Halloween mean to you?
Blood and guts. And candy, of course.
Hmm.
Yes, because it's really picked up in the past couple of years in Australia.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
It has. When I was growing up, when, horse and carts were roaming the streets and the streets were made of cobblestones, Halloween wasn't a thing. It's an American thing. Wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
And then as got older and lived in different places, it still wasn't a thing. And now that it is a thing, we live in an apartment block.
Mm.
So even if we wanted to do stuff like give like lollies and things to the kids, there are none.
Look, you
But they
just throw
do
it off your
have,
balcony.
well, I
Surprise.
could. Just some poor kid's walking past and gets hit in the back of the head with a mini size M&Ms.
Or a massive toffee apple to really spice up their night.
Me just standing there, happy Halloween, fucker. Like, yeah. I could. I mean, we could, but like, sure. So it's blood and guts and lollies to you.
Yeah. All the things I love.
Why not? Why not?
Exactly, and celebrate it.
In my previous job, to me, it meant dickheads getting drunk, pretending that they were like idiots at the casino, like dressed up, being drunk, all of that other stuff. And as I said, now that we're at the point where we could almost get into it, uh, we're in an apartment. We're in a secure apartment where you got to buzz.
And that
Good
really
luck.
ruins trick-or-treating if you have to go, "Ah, trick or treat. Like, just
Yeah.
hang on, I'll be down. You have to, it's
Mm,
a whole, no, it's not
no,
fun.
no, no, not at all. But what are you going to do? And the thing is, like, you could leave a little bowl of stuff out and go, like, help yourselves and stuff. But
Yeah, but
like,
some asshole would be so greedy and take the
we'll
entire
take the
fucking thing.
whole thing.
Yeah.
Exactly. And the reason why I know that is because I'm going to have a moment here. So I have decided that I'm going to be a nerd and start collecting die-cast models of airplanes. And I bought two and they didn't turn up, but apparently they got delivered. So
Bastards.
I think because we quote weren't home, but we were home, no one rang our buzzer. They've just dropped them out the front of our apartment and someone's taken off with them. So trying to get the money back from that buyer has been a bitch because the status of the thing says delivered.
Are they meant to take a photo of them on a doorstep or something when they deliver them?
Yeah, never got a photo. That's been my
Seems,
argument.
I'll be like, I don't have a photo.
We're like, excuse me, because if you showed the photo, it would show on the outside of the door.
Yeah.
Yeah. So fuck you,
What
Hunter
company is it?
Transit,
Oh,
Hunter
Hunter.
Transport, fucking assholes. Never mind. Here's the thing though, right? So they sent it all in one shipment and they acknowledged when I said, like, I didn't get them for the first one, they gave me the money back.
Yeah.
The second one, they're like, no, no, it says delivered. And I'm like, if you gave me the money back for the first one and it's got the same shipment number, you by default have to give me the second one back.
You would think that.
Yeah, but no. And they haven't acknowledged it yet. They've if they don't answer me by, and excuse me, I have to get close because I can't see the date. If they don't respond to me by the end of tomorrow, then I can lodge a complaint on Sunday.
Yeah. And what a complaint that will be.
Oh, it'll be
Mm,
huge. Mm-hmm.
quite excited to hear how this unfolds.
Can't wait to see how this turns out. So yes, so Halloween stuff, music, Monster Mash, what else? Where Gaga's Little Monsters, like what else are we I'm trying to find Halloween related stuff, can you tell? Um,
Well, I know you're not the biggest spooky horror movie fan
I'm really
at
not.
all.
I'm really
Have
not.
you seen any? And if so, what are your favorites?
Okay, so I remember that. So when I was growing up in the 80s, like the 80s was the heyday for the slasher films, right?
They absolutely were.
Let's be honest. So one of the first ones I remember watching was a movie called April Fool's Day. Um, that one I actually rewatched it not long ago.
Oh,
And it's kind of campy, kind of is.
most slashes are
Um,
pretty gay. Like, let's be
yeah,
honest. They're
yeah.
so over the top for no reason.
I mean, your Texas Chainsaw Massacres, but so I also grew up watching. I was just telling this story to my wife yesterday, right? So back in the day when VCRs were the big thing and everything, and our family finally could afford to buy one, it was $500, right? And it was with the remote control that had the cord attached, and the remote control only had it was a flick button for on off, and then there were two buttons at the top, one for fast forward, one for rewind. In order to eject, you actually had to stand up and press the eject button, right? But when you bought it, it was I can't remember the name of the company, but with the $500, you also got a voucher to rent 300 videos,
Oh my God.
weeklies, right? Um, I want to say Retrovision, but it wasn't. So, And the weekly ones at the time, I mean, like 1982, 83, like this is how I came across Zorro the Gay Blade. It was during that whole thing because it was almost like a family movie,
That's
right?
an even better way to come across that film.
Right, right. So
Oh, I love
it
that even more now.
and so we actually used to rent that quite a lot because, we had 300 movies. And it was one movie that all of us could agree to watch, but I digress. Some of the weekly movies would be the old horror movies, like the Vincent Price movies, The Fall of the House of Usher, all of those. So, Death Ship, all
Oh,
all of
good
those
movie.
kind of movies, right? So I watched those kind of movies growing up, so I do have experience.
Yeah,
Um, uh, but I don't know. As I got older, I think my tastes changed maybe. And I don't know. I'm at the point now. This is going to sound really, really stupid when I say it, but I'm at the point now where gratuitous sex and violence in movies is really not appealing to me. I sit there and I watch it and go, why? Why?
what was the point of that sex? Why?
Why?
They didn't need
Why?
that.
Why? I didn't need to see that. Why?
Mm.
But also having said that, and I'm going to also take a moment. So I went and saw the technical one of the premieres of the movie Lee with Kate Winslet, right? Where yes, I was sitting 10 feet away from Kate Winslet and I've got awesome photos to prove it.
I'll
But
insert one here.
thank you. But I was going to be a little concerned. I was there for Kate, let's be honest. Although I do know the photographer that she's portraying's work. But I was sitting there going, okay, it's about World War II. It's about the atrocities that happened during World War II. Please don't let it be gratuitous because I can't. And
Yeah,
it wasn't that bad. It was actually, but having said that, I would have been like, the gratuitous violence stuff, like, it's obviously reflective of what happened. It's almost like an autobiographical movie and everything. But I actually walked out going, it wasn't that bad.
yeah,
But yeah, like lately with the horror movies and like some shows and like when did all of these sex scenes go into TV shows? Like, can you please explain it to me in the storyline? Because I don't get it.
yeah.
And I
Horror
don't need to
movies love a
see.
sex scene. I don't know
They
what it is. Like
really do.
they love a naked, either in the bath, the shower, just in the bathroom in general. They love that.
And it's always some blonde, big titty girl who's
Hmm.
like got an unrealistic body image type thing. Although in the scary movies with, was it Carmen Electra running? Like, the scary movies, the
That is what
rip-offs,
I
fucking
fucking
crack me
love
up.
them.
When he's
When
running
an
downstairs
implant
to the
comes out, yeah.
pianos, yeah, like those
Oh,
movies, like they're funny and everything, and like I do watch the occasional scary movie, but it's not for me really anymore.
yeah.
But I know that's your bag, baby. That's your vibe.
I absolutely love that stuff, if you can't tell by my costume.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I don't like jump scare horror movies. I prefer like a thriller and a
Yeah.
slasher. Like Chucky, for obvious reason. Like Scream is my all-time favorite because
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like named after him.
Mm-hmm.
Like lately, The Terrifier as well in the last 10, no, 2016 that came out, The Terrifier, which is Art the Clown. You've probably seen photos of him. Black and white, has a garbage bag.
Oh,
They have
yes,
been
yes, yes,
some of
yes.
the goriest slashes I've seen in I don't know how long.
Yeah.
Like insane.
Mm.
Which is quite fun that slashes coming back slowly. Because it really
Mm.
vanished after Scream. Did you have like Halloween and um Friday the 13th in like the 80s?
Yep.
Scream happened and they kind of just died off.
Yeah.
But since
I mean,
Scream
they've
kind of
always,
rebooted,
I mean, what's his name? M. Night Shyamalan, has like, it's M. Night Shyamalan?
I couldn't
No.
even tell you how to say it.
Shalamanan? That's like that actor, Mahershala Ali,
Yeah,
Ali. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, but M Night Shyamalan, um, he he did some movies. Didn't he do like The Conjuring? Was that him?
I don't know who did The Conjuring, but The Conjuring movies are quite good, even though I scared the absolute shit out of me because the jump scares in that.
Yeah, because
Ooh.
like M Shite Nama Nama M Night Shyamalan did The Sixth Sense, right?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, that's a bit of a jump scary thing,
Mm.
right? So I think there were some attempts and some good ones because for a jump scare movie, I actually really enjoy The Sixth Sense.
Mm.
Gonna say that, and I was like yelling at the TV, "He's dead! I figured it out." Like,
Mm.
blatantly, yeah. I was like sitting there going, "I see stupid people," because like some people didn't guess he was dead till the end.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, spoiler alert. Yeah,
Oh, if you haven't seen that, grow up.
yeah, yeah. Fuck off. You don't watch us. Um, but so scary movies, but it just lends itself so well to the queer community as well. Um,
Yeah.
I also I also love that a lot of the slasher movies have the token gay.
Yeah, something about queer people and horror. I don't know what it
Mm.
is. I don't know what the attraction is, but my God, something about queers and a horror franchise.
I think because
We like
because
to
of the
see straight people
slashing,
die.
that's true, or perpetrate the crime for them to die. Yeah. But
Hmm.
I think also the other thing is that because, excuse me, with the prosthetics, blah 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 blah, it lends itself to the artistic side that
Yeah.
some straight people like take yourself. You love it, and you obviously loved doing the Chucky thing today because that
Yeah.
played right into your artistic side,
Yeah.
right? So, I mean, you're probably not going to do the makeup if it was like still magnolias.
No.
No.
I mean, I might try it. Who knows?
Oh, anything could be better than that bloody stupid wig they gave Julia Roberts when she cut off all of her hair. Like, but anyway,
Wait, that was a wig.
um,
I could not tell.
no, no, it's almost
Nothing
like the
worse than
Tinkerbell.
a bad wig in a movie fucking ruins it for me.
I
It really
know,
takes me out of it.
I know. But sometimes, like you go, that's a bad wig, and I'm totally here for it, like the Kath and Kim wigs. You're like,
See, that's funny though. Like we know
yeah,
it's shit, but when it's Anne Hathaway trying to be serious, like, all right, yep, good.
yeah,
We
yeah.
see you went to Spotlight and got a wig. Good. Yep.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Yeah. So, you know what's really funny? I've just caught myself doing it. I've caught myself doing this with my mask because it turns out that my glasses may not need adjusting. It may be just habitual for me because I'm not wearing my glasses.
Yeah, maybe just used to it now. So now it's just like a
Yeah, that because I keep
just a
doing
random
this and
tick you
keep
have
touching
now.
it.
Mm,
That's fine. That's fine. I mean, one day
yeah.
I may actually get the eye thing and not have to worry about glasses. Who knows? And you'll just
Ooh,
see me
so
like
I could
randomly
never.
pushing.
Because Final Destination ruined that for me.
Okay.
Final
Is that
Destination ruined a lot of things for me.
is that a scary movie?
It's a thriller, I guess. It's like
Okay.
so a guy sees, or a person, because I think there's 6 or 7 of them now.
Yeah.
So like at the start, someone has like That's So Raven, where sees the future, sees everyone die, so they all escape.
Bless.
But then one by one they die because they were meant to die in said accident.
Right.
So like someone will fall off a roller coaster. There's a laser, the eye laser thing where her eye gets shot out of her face and she falls out the building and her eyeball rolls under a truck and it's the whole thing.
Bless.
It's like if you ask a lot of people my age, if they drive behind a truck that has logs on the back, they will change lanes. Because in one of the movies, one of the logs goes flying through the windscreen and kills someone.
Fun.
Yeah, it's just romantic
Fun.
comedies, you know.
Mm.
I think you would like it.
Mm.
It's very like, oh, wonder what's going to happen here.
When Harry beats Sally. Yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
The way
So
you laugh looks so fancy because you literally go, oh, oh shit. Very upper class with that mo on, I've got to say.
But like I mean the whole because you know Halloween started in Ireland, right?
Yeah, it's a pagan holiday.
It is a pagan holiday.
Which, for
And
all the dumb Australians that say it's American, it's not American at
it's
all.
not. It's not.
And it
It's pagan.
really grinds my gears. Like,
Exactly. Well,
Google it first.
I was kind of sort of going there with that because like everyone goes, it's such an American holiday. And I'm like, excuse me, my ancestors may actually beg to differ,
It's not even on the same fucking continent.
right? It's really hard to take myself seriously with this moustache because all of a sudden now I look like Burt Reynolds.
Oh no, I can see that.
How you doing?
Hey, Bert.
Bless. Oh, rest your soul, Bert.
Yeah, love some Burt
Yeah.
Reynolds.
Yeah. The thing is, so not a lot of music lends itself to Halloween, though.
No, but we do have a few good Halloween movies that give some of the best soundtracks ever.
True.
Like The Nightmare Before, basically all the Tim Burton ones, like Nightmare Before Christmas, Corpse Bride. Then you have
Hmm.
like Adam's Family theme song, which, let's be honest here, iconic.
Mm-hmm. They're creepy and they're kooky. They're mysterious and spooky. They're all together ooky. The Addams Family.
Did you say they got together not long ago?
Who?
The Addams Family, the originals, they all got together. Well, not the
As
original
in
from the
as,
20s.
as from the movies.
Yeah, from what's
I
her
think
name
I
that
did see
did
that.
Witches? Yeah, because Lurch looks
Angelica
fucking,
Houston.
yeah, that bunch. Except
Yeah,
Gomez because he
that
passed.
bunch. Yeah.
But Lurch looks old,
Mm.
and it's kind of sad to see them all looking kind of old now.
Yeah, but you know what? That stuff happens, and because they're doing a lot of reunions and reboots, and all of a sudden
Mm,
people are discovering things from 40. So when they're discovering movies and TV shows from 40 years ago, that was my childhood, right? So that was like I was 10 when a lot of stuff came out, or
yeah.
15 or whatever it is. And then you see them and you're like, not even close to what I thought you were going to look like when you're old.
Mm,
You know? And then you've got some that look like they've made a deal with the devil and look exactly the same as they did 40 years ago
yeah.
without surgery.
I reckon the surgery, but there's been really secretive about it. There's no
Yeah,
way.
look at Ralph Macchio, the Karate Kid.
Yeah, that's true.
Like that guy has had not had one piece of surgery and could almost, if anything, the only aging that he would have done would be for him to play his own character's young dad.
Yeah.
Like that's insane. But then I was what it's funny you should talk about this because I saw this yesterday too. And it was a photo of Mr. Miyagi at 62
Mm,
or 50, 52, sorry, 52 when he did the Karate Kid as Mr. Miyagi. And then Ralph Macchio, who's like 62 now, who looks 50 years younger than what Pat Morita did as Mr. Miyagi at the age of 52.
mm,
It's insane.
yeah.
But
You know what
like,
really trips me out as well? When
what's
like
that?
in movies where they're made to look older, but they're really like the same age as the rest of the cast, and then 40 years later, you're like, oh, they're not dead. They were like 80 in that movie. Turns out they're like 30.
I'm
Like
sorry,
the guy
but
from Back to the Future, the crazy scientist guy.
Doc Brown.
Yeah, I didn't realize he was the same age as Marty McFly at the time. It was all
Yeah,
makeup and wigs. Because now I've
yeah,
seen photos of him, I'm like, oh shit.
yeah.
So weird.
Well, I was so I did a lot of like watching things yesterday and today. And another one was showing a scene of McClanahan in The Golden Girls, and when she was doing the scene, she was only 42,
Mm.
right? Or 52, one of the two. That's around my age, and I don't look anything like that, like
That's what I've seen a
age-wise.
lot of things popping up lately about the Golden
Mm,
Girls. Like they all look a lot older because I guess the styling back then.
yeah.
It's crazy. But then
Yeah.
back then, when you were 50, basically like your life was over at that.
You were over
So
the hill.
yeah.
Absolutely.
As soon as you got to
Absolutely.
40, it's like you had a good run.
Yeah.
Coffin's coming.
But it's still like that now. Like, I talk to I talk to the young kids at work. And one kid actually said to me, and I understood the reason why she asked it. She goes, "What's it like to be 50?"
Mm,
And I said, to be quite honest with you. And she went, "Yeah." And I went, "Your body tells you that you're 50, but I don't feel any different psychologically than when I was like her age, which I think she's about 24, 25.
yeah.
I don't feel any different. My values have changed and how I think about things and look at things have changed, but and matured, but my mindset and the way I feel from a psychological point of view is no different than when I was her age.
Yeah.
I remember I'm 50 when I get out of bed.
When your knee clicks for nothing, and you're like, oh, yep, that's right.
When you make the involuntary sound when you get on and off the lounge. Yeah,
Mm,
like you go, I'm 50.
yeah.
But I remember being her age, your age, going, fuck, 50. Like, Jesus Christ, that's forever away. And that's really, really old.
Mm,
But I honestly believe that I could probably do more things now. Maybe not from a physical point of view,
yeah.
but like from any other point, I could definitely do more now and want to do more now than I did at 50, 25.
Yeah.
Stupid, I know, but like
I mean, not
that's just
really. Because you get more like wisdom and shit as you age.
yeah. And then you get to so you accumulate the wisdom and then you get to 50 and go, fuck, I've only got like 20, 25 years left. I'm gonna have to live every day now.
Mm.
Like you
Well,
you
even
start
a
to
good
face your own
30 or 40
mortality.
years. Yeah.
Yeah. You really do start to face your own mortality
Mm.
because you're like, I'm over halfway.
Yeah.
And you don't look back and go, what have I done with my life? I haven't done anything because that's absolutely untrue for me. Like, I got a good
Yeah.
job and I'm happily married and all of that other stuff. But like there are things where I'm like, I can't do them now because I'm not going to get a chance to do them. And I probably should have done them 20 years ago.
Yeah.
But this is becoming philosophical for a Halloween episode. Like we're delving far too deep into it. But I'd also like to tell everybody 8 weeks without smoking now. Thank you.
Woo! And how do your lungs feel?
My understanding is that I'm going to be bringing crap up for a little while. And I thought I was in the clear because I got about 5, 6 weeks into it going, gee, not a lot's come up. Maybe there wasn't as much as I thought. Spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. But I will say this, I don't wake up every morning with the like the clearing cough. That's
Oh, good.
doesn't exist anymore, which is good.
Craving still?
Ah, it's not the first thing when I wake up that I think of,
Yeah.
which it always was. It was like the routine was get up, go to the bathroom, duck outside, have a cigarette, do whatever I was going to do after that.
Yeah.
I don't have that instinct to do that now. Do I crave them? Depends on the day, depends on the situation. Because the one thing that I started to realize was that I was actually using smoking as a way to deal with anger and frustration.
Yeah.
Whereas now I just get up and walk away and walk around a little bit, but don't go out for a cigarette.
That's good.
Yeah. Um, do I get do I get breathless? Yeah, I still get breathless, but I mean, if you want to go for a run, you're expecting to not be breath. I also fractured my toe.
Yeah, but he threw it.
I just remember stress fracturing my toe and fluid around the second and third toes. So I've been on the painkillers. I did it walking,
As everyone does.
not even for exercise. I was just walking. Um, So that's been fun. Getting all of that sorted out and everything. But oh, what was it? Oh yeah, so like even like walking for exercise where you walk fast and do all of that other stuff, that's still I still get puffed out. But that's
Yeah.
because I'm exercising. I love it when
Everyone
people
gets
go,
puffed out
"Oh, yeah."
exercising.
I know, but I just love it when they go, "Oh, since I've stopped smoking, I can breathe better," which I can. I don't get puffed out or winded nearly as much. Bullshit, bitch. If you're fucking going for a run, you're getting puffed out.
Yeah, you'll breathe better, but the second you start exercise or anything that is a physical excursion, you are going to get puffed out. It's
Yeah.
natural. It's the point.
Yeah.
It's your body saying, hey, let's fucking stop. Let's
Yeah.
have a
Let's get the
breather.
heart rate going so we can get rid of some kgs. But yeah, no, I feel all right.
Mm, that's good then.
Is my bank account better? No. Do you know why? Because with the extra money, I've been buying stuff.
Well, it's better to buy stuff that you don't need than smokes, I guess.
True.
Would it be better with the money in the account, of course, but still.
Yeah. I mean, it's only extra savings, but that's not the point.
Yeah.
Hmm. So there's really not a lot of Halloween music, let's be honest.
There's no, I mean, Kim Petras did an album of Halloween songs, which was quite
Mm.
fun a couple years ago. But I
Mm.
think in a couple years we'll get more Halloween kind of because everyone does a Christmas single. They do. There's been a couple Easter songs. I think Halloween will be the next one that starts to go bit bigger.
Well, why some gay DJ hasn't or a singer-songwriter hasn't got onto that is totally beyond me.
Hmm. You think one of the Rue girls would be doing that kind of shit?
You would think so. And you know what? They probably have. But like, even somebody who's more, for lack of a better term, mainstream, pardon this, I'm having a hot flash right during the episode. That's great, isn't it? So this isn't actually a drawn on moustache. This is menopause hormonal hair.
Saves time on makeup, I guess.
Um, yeah, so you think that somebody who would be a little bit more mainstream would
Hmm.
someone somewhere, I mean, all we've got is the Monster Mash.
Yeah.
Like whenever you see one of the stupid slasher movies or whatever it is, and then they're like, "Oh, we're going to a Halloween party," and then like they open the door to go into the party, and you hear they
The
do the
Monster
mash,
Mash.
they do the monster mash, like
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Maybe Thriller.
Yeah. I know it's not like a
With
Halloween song, but it is played in a lot of Halloweeny
well, it is
vibes.
because like you got Vincent Price doing the voiceover at the end.
Yeah.
Darkness
And he's
falls
all zombie
across
and
the
stuff.
land. The midnight hour is close at hand. That one,
Would you
yeah.
count Rocky Horror as Halloween?
Yeah, sure, why not? It
That is
literally
still
has
good songs
horror
still.
in the title.
Yeah, all right. Done.
Done. Okay, we've got a playlist now. Excellent. Because I can't think of any others.
The issue with me is they put mainstream songs into Halloween movies, which every time I hear that song, I think, oh, spooky. Because then it becomes like a horror thing.
Hmm.
Like there's a song by 05 Shake, a rapper I like. Her song ended up in one of the Scream movies. Now every time I hear it, I think of Scream. So if I was to have a Halloween party, that would be on the playlist, even though it's not a spooky song.
No, but it's Halloween movie adjacent because
Yeah.
it's used in it.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm. So we've got I mean, the next big thing to come up is Christmas, and we could be here all day with Christmas
Oh,
songs.
I love a Christmas
Just from
song.
Michael Bubble alone.
I think with Christmas episode, we need to do one about Hallmark movies because me and Cass both love a Hallmark Christmas movie.
Oh, don't we
Absolutely love it.
ever?
So we do
Don't
a
we ever?
Hallmark
And you know what?
episode, a
I
music
watch them during
episode.
the year. I watch them during the year. It doesn't
I
even
listen
need
to
to be
Christmas songs
Christmas.
all year. Christmas Rapping by Kylie Minogue. It's not the original, it's the cover, but Kylie Minogue's cover of Christmas Rapping, favorite song ever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And every time I play it, people look at me like, why are you playing Christmas music? Because it is fucking good. Christmas is great. Love
It
Christmas.
really is.
Hmm.
And you know that I had a Christmas, two Christmases where I was devastated because my favorite Christmas movie was, and I found it. It was taken away from the streaming services. I could not find it. Christmas was not the same without it. And
No.
then I found it on the YouTubes and I have watched it at least 4 times since I found it. Right.
Oh, I can't
And
wait to talk
then
Christmas movies.
I know, but I mean, I know we're deviating from the Halloween a little bit, but I also have another favorite Hallmark movie that I have watched, and it's a queer one.
Hallmark do queer things.
Yes, it's called Love Classified. If you actually go, I did you a favor. If you actually go to the history, the
Is this
watch
our
later,
playlist?
it's on there
Oh, good. I'll check it out.
because part of the reason, the two girls are cute, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Um, Melora Harding's in it.
Oh, is she?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
It's called Love Classified. I have watched that at least 10 times
This year or in general?
in general, because I think it only came out last year.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's not bad then.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Uh,
But we have to break down some of the Hallmark movies
hmm.
because
We
that's a
have to do
queer
like
flick.
a good 3 episodes of Christmas. Your
That's
regular Christmas, your Hallmarks, your music,
done. We have
and then a
to.
decoration episode of different ornaments. Because an
Oh
ornament, oh my God.
my
I love an
word.
ornament.
We really do.
Mm.
Mm.
Next episode, Christmas starts.
It has to. It has to, because
There's
I
gonna be
think,
so much shit to put here.
yeah, because we're only like, well, today, while we're recording this, it's the 25th of October.
Hmm. 8 weeks or seven
Date
weeks.
wise, it's 2 months,
Yeah.
right? So it's at least 8 weeks. Oh, wait.
Hmm.
So we can get ourselves sorted out where we just talk about regular shit for the next episode because then after that, it will be the episodes leading in. Although we may not. And then you've got stuff. So we may actually have to start doing the Christmas ones from the next episode.
I'm down. I'll get my Mrs. Claus outfit out. I think it's going to be the same look for all Christmas because I have one little Christmas outfit, one little white wig, and I'm going to make it work.
Not a doubt in my mind.
I'm quite excited for Christmas.
Oh God, I love Christmas, hey.
It's just the best.
And I couldn't celebrate it for over 10 years.
Not good.
Blame my wife.
I
But
will.
then I went, you know what? We've not celebrated Christmas the way you've not wanted to celebrate Christmas. Like, never denied me
Yeah.
and would participate in things, but we didn't do the tree and we didn't do and we didn't do presents or anything like that. And then I went, well, we've done your Christmas and it sucks us. How about we do mine? And then it became I think 2 Christmases ago we started doing it.
Explains every Christmas we've known each other all the ornaments you order.
Yeah.
Okay, this explains a lot.
Yeah. I'm making up for lost time.
Yeah, I'll help you this one.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So, yeah, we definitely can do the Christmas ones. That is 100%. Anything Halloweeny that we're missing? Because I feel like there is.
Will it be something
Um,
very obvious?
it's probably you know what? It's going to be like a snake that'll just come up and bite you in the ass while you're sitting on the toilet, like, and you're like, oh, of
Yeah. Oh,
course,
that's right. Yes.
of course, yeah. Um, uh, I You know what? Every Halloween, I do attempt to have a scary movie night,
Yeah.
and then I just get distracted by a Hallmark movie.
What if
If
Hallmark did a Halloween
I
movie?
was just about to say, if
Mm.
Hallmark started doing Halloween movies,
I reckon that'd be quite good.
If Hallmark started doing slasher movies, I'd
But
probably
how would
be
you
in.
how would you do how would you do a cheesy slash like
Don't know. I
I
don't
kind of want to email about, hey, can we just have one slasher Hallmark movie?
Yeah,
I'd be so
please. Just,
interested.
yeah, I want to see what you come up with.
There'd be like no blood in it. There'd be nothing.
Overworked woman in New York has to go home because, there's some family drama and she needs to go back and save the farm. And when she gets there, there's some guy with a machete or something like that who's just slashing up the whole family when she gets there. I can see it.
Yeah, and then turns out
She
they
falls
have
in
a
love with the slash.
chemistry, takes the mask off, kisses
It's her
him.
high
It's
school
like,
boyfriend.
I don't care that you murdered all my family. I love
I
you,
love you.
Brent. Maybe we should make a Hallmark
I think we
Halloween.
just did it. I think we've
Yeah.
just can if there's anybody who's influential who watches this or listens to this, can you please get in touch with Hallmark? We've got an idea
Mm,
for them.
yep.
We've got we're, we're turning Hallmark on its ass and we're going slasher.
Mm. And it'd be called like Blood Red Love or something like really stupid.
And it would star like Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Oh, how? Yeah, 100%.
Because they're starting to drag some uber famous people from like the 80s and 90s who can't get a gig now. Like they're rebirthing their careers in these friggin' movies because this is a huge industry.
Yeah.
The Hallmark movies are a huge industry.
They have
And
their own
like
fucking channel.
I know, but
Like,
like they're really starting to bring some like big names out of the mothballs from like the 80s and 90s.
uh, I just,
It's insane.
mm,
I mean, come on. They put Lindsay Lohan in like almost a Hallmark movie with the falling
which
into love or whatever it
that's
is.
quite a good movie.
It is a fucking great movie, isn't it?
Sucked me in. I was like, oh, here we fucking go.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, it's quite good. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, because that had the dude from Glee.
Yeah.
Was it that one?
Is it Glee?
Called
I don't know. I never
Overstreet?
saw Glee. I think it was Glee.
Yeah. He's been in a couple now.
Oh.
He's been in some like they really do drag them out of mothballs.
Mm.
So
Well, I feel like Kathy Bates now she's retired. She'll end up in one.
oh, you know what? Her new show starts on Channel 10 on the
Oh,
4th of
does it?
November. I can't wait because it's already been, they're 2 or 3 episodes in. They've already renewed for season two.
Oh, this is quite exciting. She's a Halloween
Hmm.
icon as well, Kathy Bates.
She is.
Misery, American Horror
Yeah.
Story.
And yeah, you dirty bird. Yeah. What is it? A cock-a-doodle dirty bird or something? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Um, See, that's a movie I've only watched a couple of times. It's the wood in between the ankles and the sleeve. I was like, girl,
Yeah.
he's already tied down.
I do feel bad for her though.
I do too. Like when you're actually sympathizing
You're like, no, I
with a
I would do the same.
psychopath,
Yeah.
you're like, you know what?
Happens quite often for me. I said, no. Every time I watch a horror movie, I'm like, yeah, but they deserved it.
I was watching I was watching a review of Baby Reindeer. I actually haven't seen Baby Reindeer yet.
Me either.
But I was watching it
That's the
and
stalker one, isn't it? Where they
yeah, and
try to sue in real life or some shit.
it's based on like the guy who wrote it. It's what happened to him. And like this review I was watching, and they're going, he kind of let her on. So did he deserve it? Probably, you know. As somebody who has, and this is no lie, has been stalked, it's not fun, and I wouldn't be writing a fucking movie about it, I'll tell you right now.
See, that's weird. That's it. To me, that's inviting more stalkers because
Mm-hmm.
you're publicizing it so much.
Yep. And as I said, I've been stalked. It's not fun.
Mm,
And I still, yes, I'm doing a podcast, but you can clearly see I'm in a mask. I have anonymity now. Um, but Hallmark slasher movies, get it
mm,
done.
100%. I'll
Hmm.
star in it.
Me too.
I think I'd be quite good as a serial killer in a movie.
You reckon?
I think I would.
Okay, I believe you. I do believe you.
Thank you. That's lovely.
It's okay. So starting from next week, We are going to be moving into the Xmas phase. Fuck Thanksgiving. We don't celebrate it.
Yeah, we're not
We
American. We can actually
we
say
are
that
not.
for that
Yeah,
one.
we are actually not American. Although Canadians celebrate Thanksgiving.
Oh, do they?
Yeah,
Why?
not on the same day though. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
how
know.
odd.
It is a bit odd, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we'll be doing the Christmas.
I think we just do a little bit next episode, just
Mhm.
slowly trickle our way in. We
Yep.
say that, but we all know it's going to be a three
We'll
hour
just go head
episode.
first. I mean, this
Yeah.
was a Halloween thing. We started talking about Hallmark. This is how these go, right?
But this is what's with Halloween. This starts this holiday season. This kicks it off.
Exactly. It's
And a lot of
opening the
slasher
floodgates.
movies go into Christmas. Like the new Terrifier 3 movie. Art the Clown is dressed as Santa Claus at one point. So,
Okay.
And Home Alone, that's scary. That's Christmas. That's both.
I mean, they stalked that kid.
Yeah, that was the original Baby Reindeer. That other guy's a ripoff.
Exactly. He was watching Home Alone. He wasn't actually experiencing. He's like, I can make this into a movie.
Yeah.
But so yeah, we'll have a couple of episodes where like 2 or 3 episodes where we do the whole Christmas thing. And then we'll obviously be having a break over the Christmas New Year period because one of us is
Yes.
going overseas.
Who? Me? Ah, me going overseas? Yes. Off to New Zealand for 2 weeks.
Yes, yes. And then we'll just like pick up right where we left off.
Yeah. With Christmas
Mm.
again. We'll start
We'll
Christmas in
get
July.
we'll get ourselves into some kind of a routine, and then I'll
Yep.
go overseas, and then we'll start talking about Christmas in July.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds good to me.
done. So, those of you who watch and listen, don't forget to hit like and subscribe on the
Ding.
YouTubes. Hit the bell. Ding. Oh, you know what we forgot to do when we were talking about the slasher movies and everything?
Oh, what?
Yeah, we were talking like for the segment of queer flicks and chill. Cuckoo.
Dun, 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 dun. I have to start going into Law and Order with the fucking Netflix sound.
Dun, dun, dun,
Ugh.
dun, dun. So, yeah, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, hit the bell for notification. If you're listening to us on a podcast platform, can you please give us 5 stars? You can leave a note if you want to. We are on the socials at Pop Goes the Note, PGTR podcast
Yes, PGTR podcasts on everything.
on everything. If you have some suggestions for some Christmas, hey, if you guys know any Halloween songs that we
Yeah.
have not referred to, can you let us know? Because if
I
they're
feel
any
like
good, I
there's a
might put
big
them on a
one I've
playlist in my
missed.
car. I
Yeah.
feel like there is too. But like, can you give us a bit of a heads up? Because I may end up making a Halloween playlist to listen to in my car. And so far, I have Monster Mash, something from Rocky Horror, and the other one that I can't remember we talked about.
Adam's Family. Nope.
See, we've already forgotten.
Yep.
Yep. But we will see everybody on our next episode where we will obviously start our the Christmas phase of our show.
Yes.
And
Cue Deck the Halls. Hopefully it's copyright free.
should be, should be, should be, should be. And until the next episode, Chucky, do you have anything to say to our 5 listeners?
I just want to say, hope you get stabbed. Hope I rip your guts out. I want to see what your insides look like. How
And
about you, Cass?
that goes double for me.
Oh, good.
I hope you get stabbed too.
Yeah. Fuck
And
you.
thank you for listening. Thank you for listening and watching our little podcast. Pop goes the rainbow.
Doo-doo-doo.
Doodle-doo-doo.
Oh.
Oh my God. I have to put my glasses on. I can't see. That was
Oh.
painful.